Hello everyone, I'm Harry, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do another how to sound like video. This time we're going to try and get the tones on Tighten Up by the Black Keys. So before we get started, if you like this sound like video at any point, please leave a like, comment and subscribe and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot and that way I won't miss out on any of my future uploads. There's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. So Tighten Up by the Black Keys is one of my favourite songs by them. The reason why I decided to do this is because I was recently sent and demoed the Soma 63 vintage preamp from Greer Amps that actually seeks to capture vintage Fender brownface amp tones, and considering it's Dan Hour back and he uses quite a lot of vintage amps, especially Fenders, I thought this would be really killer for this. And on top of that, there's loads of effects throughout this song that are really cool to experiment with. So the main pieces of gear I'm using, the guitar I'm just using this Gretsch Firebird Jet, mainly because Dan Auerbach's probably used a Supra around this time, and this is probably the closest thing. Definitely gives me those garage rock vibes. The amp I'm using is my Hamstead Artist 60 Plus RT, which is one of my favourite clean pedal platform amps. That's running into the Tone King Ironman 2 Attenuator, just to knock off a few dBs, then into Celestion G12M 65 Creamback speaker that's been recorded by a Lewitt MTP440 dynamic microphone, which is like an SM57 with a tiny bit more bass. So I'm using the Soma 63 as our bass amp tone. Considering it is a preamp, I've kind of got it last in chain, but before like delays and reverbs. So it's giving us our bass crunch that we hear throughout the whole song. And then I'm running all the other drive and octave pedals and phaser pedal into that. And then I have a little bit delay afterwards and the spring reverb coming from the amp. I actually recently did a full demo of the Soma 63 by Greer Amps. If you'd like to see that, there'll be a link up in the cards in the description and pinned in the comments. So we'll talk about all the different parts now. So there's some lead parts and main like rhythm chord parts. So for the rhythm chord parts, like the stabs that we hear the whole way through, it's just the Soma 63. And then on the original track, because I've got a multi-track for this, I was able to isolate stuff and listen better that way, and also record my own guitar parts in and keep all the original instruments except from the guitar parts. There's this really subtle, fast slapback delay with quite a lot of repeats. So for that, I'm using the delay Llama Xtreme by Jam Pedals. So for the main rhythm track, it's just the Gretsch Firebird Jet into the Soma 63, giving us that nice little crunch, cranked up amp tone, and then into the delay Llama, then into the amp with a bit of spring reverb. Now, when we get to the parts where it's like the really fast staccato chords, I'm actually kicking on the Greer Amps Lightspeed, just to give me a little bit more drive and saturation, and then that's running into the Soma 63, and everything else is the same. So I'll quickly show you what each pedal's doing. So it'll be the guitar straight into the amp with the reverb first, then the Soma 63 by itself, then with the delay Llama with that fast repeat, and then the Greer Amps running into that for the more staccato parts. So the Firebird Jet straight into the amp sounds like this. So there you go, you can hear what each part's doing to that tone. So I'll pull that track isolated from the intro song now. You'll see the settings of the Soma 63 on screen, and just bearing in mind we have the delay Llama Xtreme on for that really subtle fast slapback delay, the spring reverb coming from the amp. And then when we get to those fast staccato chords, I've just clicked on the Lightspeed running into the Soma 63. So that track isolated from the intro song sounds like this. Okay, so now there's a couple little overdub like lead parts. So the first one is kind of like a low octave that comes in where we hear it, where it's like. So for that, it was the Soma 63 and the delay Llama again. And the only difference was I had the Beetronics Octahive running into the Soma 63 to give us a nice fuzz tone. Now, I've not got the octave in the Octave engaged, it's just the fuzz tone. And I've gone to the middle pickup selector, so it's both pickups to give us a bit of a darker tone. So I'll show you what it sounds like with just the Soma 63 and delay Llama engaged, and then I'll kick on the Octahive. So we hear that tone come in throughout the song, so I'll quickly pull out that track now, isolate from the intro song. Again, it's the Soma 63 giving us our bass crunch amp tone, delay Llama Xtreme for that really subtle fast slapback delay, reverb coming from the amp, and then the Octahive with the guitar in the middle position, so both pickups together. Okay, so now there's one other lead line that comes in throughout the whole song. Now, this is like the higher octave compared to the low octave part, and it's kind of playing more effects-wise. So again, it's the Soma 63, the delay Llama, and the spring reverb from the amp, and then the Octahive giving us a fuzz. So for the first parts where it comes in, it's just the fuzz by itself. Then when we get to like the chorus part, I'm actually kicking on an octave pedal. So that'll be using the OC5 with settings like this. So the first parts is just the Octahive. For the chorus parts is with the octave pedal as well as all the other effects. And then for the outro with that big like phasey sound, I actually kick on the MXR Script Phase 90 to give me that phase sound in conjunction with the OC5, the Octahive, Soma 63 and delay Llama Xtreme. So if I show you what it sounds like with just the Octahive, Soma 63 and delay Llama Xtreme, and then I'll kick on the octave pedal for the chorus part, and then I'll kick on the phases so you can hear the outro part as well. So there you go, you heard all the different higher octave lead lines that we hear throughout that. So just bearing in mind throughout all the verse parts, it's just the Soma 63, the delay Llama Xtreme, and then the Octahive fuzz running into that. Then when we get to the chorus parts, I'm engaged in the OC5, and then for the outro, I'm also engaged in the MXR Script Phase 90. So I'll pull that track isolated from the intro song now. You see the settings of the Soma 63 on screen, and just bear in mind those different pedal combinations that I just talked about. So there we have it. That was a look at how to sound like Tighten Up by the Black Keys. Definitely one of my favourite songs by them, and having loads of different effects that really come in handy and really make this song an interesting song to play as a guitar player. The Soma 63, you're giving us that vintage Fender Brownface amp tone that really comes in handy for the rhythm parts, and as our kind of foundation overdrive was really cool. Again, I recently did a full demo of the Soma 63, so if you'd like to see that, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description, and pinned in the comments. The delay Llama Xtreme giving us that really subtle fast slapback delay, spring reverb from the amp. Then the Octave giving us our fuzz tone for the different lead fills that come in. the IC5 for the higher octave chorus parts that come in, then the MXR Script Phase 90 giving us that big Phase 90 sound for the outro as well. This was a really fun one to do, and having the multi-track made it even more fun to do because I can keep all the original tracks there and hear how close my guitars are getting in the context of the song. But let me know down in the comments how close you thought I got to the original song and any future had sound like videos you'd like to see me do. Again, there's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. If you did like this sound like video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Other than that, go onto my channel, check out some of my playlists, I have plenty more lessons, covers, gear demos, how to sound like videos, and anything guitar related. As always, I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.